Okay, it's been a couple hours. I haven't found anything yet today. And just as hard as it was yesterday. Man, it's just stinking hot. Luckily, I got some tree shade. Okay, so I've been opening up this draw here. I'm getting ready for these big ones. But to get those big ones over there, I got to get this one here right behind me, or right behind the camera. And then, but unfortunately, this one is leaning heavily up the hill. So I can make a hole for that one. So I'll go over here. Oh, hole there. It's leaning heavily that way and pretty good that way too. So I'm going to angle it up the hill. See where this balsam I fell right down? Well, I want to put it right there. That's why I fell that one, to get it out of the way, because it's too small, has no value. For heli, it has no value, or not enough to fly out. So something that small will be left. But yeah, I want to put it right in there. Right there. Like I say, it's leaning heavy this way and this way. And then we got this big rotten catface here. And I can see right through the tree, right up there. I can see right through it. So I'm just hoping it goes where I'm going to aim it. I'm kind of going, you know, with the lean, right? So I'm not going to try and swing it very much. So I should go right into there. And I had to sacrifice, there's one smaller birch cedar there. It was just in the way, and it was leaning too heavily this way. I couldn't wedge it the other way, so it might break, might not. So, oh well, it's just one. And then after I get this one down, then I'll get those two there, fall them right where I'm standing. Yeah. And the reason I'm following them right here where I'm standing and not over in the bottom of the draw there is because right there is a big boulder. So I wanted to get to this side of the boulder. I'm going to get it right in here, right? Follow right where I'm standing. Okay. Let's cut this one up. It's so brushy around here. I don't have a lot of good spots to put the camera. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Maybe on this. Something like that. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Oh, look at that. Bang on. Right between, right in there. Bam. Now I've got no mess. I didn't brush up any of the trees. Just gotta do a little bit of bucking. And I didn't even break that one cedar. And then I had another little cedar I forgot to mention right here. Didn't even break that one either. So everything worked out as best as it could be. Yeah. Okay, so buck that one. And then I'll go over there and follow those two this way. Try to get it right between the stump. Or right beside, right where I'm standing, I guess. Right here, I got a big rock knoll right here, so it's gonna, top's gonna smash on that, but that's all right. All the tops here are kind of garbage anyway. Right on. And then I'm gonna go get my fuel. I just moved my fuel over to there, so I'll probably go buck this, fuel up, and I'll go over there. Right on. Oh, how big is this? Sometimes I forget to do that. Just for fun. Not that big, 5 feet something. Oh, it is. Oh, 6 feet. Just about 6 feet. So like 5 foot, 5'10". Yep, decent size. Okay, see you next tree. Okay, here we go. Here's my next tree. Next 2 trees actually. Yeah, decent size. This one's got a huge scoom arm right above me. Yeah, there's that big boulder right there. I want to put it. Unfortunately, I think it's going to land on the edge of the boulder. There's nothing I can really do about that. Unless I try and swing it. No, I think I'll put it right in there. Right in there. Yeah. I think it's the best I could hope for. Because if I go too much over this way, I'll end up smashing into those trees there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a big mess for myself, so I'll put it right in there. I'll put both of them right in there. Yep. Okay, so the reason I made my undercut that high is if you go to the backside, hardly any room to put my power head in. If I go any lower, my power head's gonna hit the ground, so I had to come up a little higher. And this tree's in the way.
Yeah, she's cut right up. Yeah, nice looking stump. Yeah, see, it broke on that rock. Went exactly where I was planning though, right beside that stump. That one there, I fell up the tree up the hill. Went exactly where I was aiming it. It's just, I don't know. I thought this boulder was not so much in the way. Earlier in the day when I was brushing out, I just kind of figured that boulder wasn't so much in the way. But it was. Nothing I can do about it. But a solid tree though. Solid. Oh, I'll put a cut in that. They'll salvage something out of that. Yeah. And then we'll get this one next. Yeah, this will be another easy one. Sounds good. I'll wait for you. So the guy up the hill there, there's a total flat bench out there, completely flat. He's a couple tree lengths away. He's got a big snag, and he's not falling it towards me, but it's leaning towards me. So for extra safety, if it breaks off for some reason, it comes down, it won't hit me. I'm too far away, but a chunk can go flying down the hill. And remote chance it could hit me, but that's one of the things out in the bush like this. We always take extra precaution, especially when it's someone else's life. You know, you'll take your own risk is one thing, but unnecessarily risking or scaring your partner because something came closer than they were expecting. You don't want to do that. Guess I'll turn the camera on so you can see. I don't even think I'll even see anything. This is my face all along here. I opened this up yesterday. I opened all this up yesterday. Yeah. Oh no, pardon me. Most of this yesterday. The day before that I had about half a day where I started opening it up. Okay, see what's going on here. Oh, he got it hung up. Oh, I think he got it hung up. Man, those bugs. No, he didn't get hung up. He probably just had to cut more. Okay, thank you. Yep, that was all it was. It was a long ways away. It's just always good to be extra safe. Safe and not scare the bejesus out of your partner. Yeah, okay. I was just going to start a back cut. I'll just wait for you. Okay, I should only be a minute cutting this thing. I just gotta start the back cut here. Yeah, he's got another one there. He's gonna go look at another nasty snag, so by the time he goes and looks at it, I should have this one down. All goes as planned. Nice. And my back cut wasn't level. When I first started, it was way too low. I had to fix it. Look how hollow it is. That would have been an easy one. Easier one to buck than the last one. Last one was split. Oh yeah. Guess it wasn't an issue. Okay. Let's go buck that one. Figure out where. Where's the best place to stand? I guess right on that rock is the best place to stand. I'm thinking, yeah. Wait, guess I better tape it. Get in there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Worked out pretty good. Now, not to get pinched. That's the tricky part. Now, my partner up there, he's not actually my partner. My partner is side hill of me. This is just another guy who's up the hill. His partner is side hill of him. He's got another one. He says it's not nearly as concerning as the last one, but I figured just give me a heads up. I told him it's all good because I got to go fuel up. We got two little cedars. It's another littleish one. I don't know, like 20 inches at the butt. So I got four little ones. I don't know if you can see that ribbon over there on that tree, just to the right of the bigger one. That's and there's some orange ribbon there. That's the leaf patch. So that one's gonna go too. And then all those gotta go as a big nasty snag, looks like, behind that cedar. I think what I'll do is I'll go get that hemlock and that cedar next, dump it right where I'm standing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. What's the best way to go about this? Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. I'm feeling up, so right on. Yeah, it's limb tied, so he's got to push it now. What am I going to do here? Actually, I think I'm going to open up the bottom some more because it's shady too, so it'll be nice and cool in the shade. Ooh. So open up. Yeah. And then I'll go from there. So I don't have a solid plan, but I got an idea of a plan. That's the thing. You come up with a plan, you're changing it 10 times in 10 minutes. As soon as you get new info, you know, you got to adapt to make your job easier and get the job done better. You don't want to be lazy in this job. Because if you're lazy, you end up making mistakes. not doing a good job. Put yourself on that risk unnecessarily. I guess you get kind of, not lazy, but you know, shortcuts, right? Okay. I can fill up. Wait till he gets that one down, and then we'll continue on. Like I said, a whole bunch of little stuff to get at the bottom. I'll show you from this angle. Look at all that shade down there. Oh my God. It's like 10 degrees cooler down there than out there in the sun. Oh, it's gonna feel so nice. And I got that real big one right on that rock ledge right there. I'm not sure which way it's going yet, but I should open up for that one first and get that one down. Get all the garbage wood down and then get that big one down. Another big one here. Oh, I got some good cutting. Easy cutting. Almost flat ground. Last couple of days has been flat, and then once I get all this done here, I'm gonna start working up the hill, but it's just a gentle slope. It's like 30, well, no, maybe, yeah, 30 degrees, 30 to 40 degrees slope. Yep. Okay, see you guys in a bit.